All right. So now we'll work on that alert component to show the exceptions basically in or whatever use we can have. So in share.components, in components folder, here only we are going to have one more component. So I'm going to add a new razor component. Let's call it alert or maybe error alert. Let's check the properties, build action none. It should be content. Save. Maybe we need to unload the project and reload it because it does not work actually. So in error alert, now we are good. Here we will have our modal. Okay. And in modal, what all we need to pass a title, child content, all these things. Our action button, let's have it uppercase OK. On cancel click, size, all these things. Let's try to set all these things. First thing, we need to set title, which will be error, of course, because this is for error alert only. Then we can have a parameter here, string, we'll say message, okay, and it will be a parameter with editor required. Hmm. I think we should have it in some other way, because if we go this route, we will need to provide this message from everywhere. That means we will need to render this error alert everywhere. But instead of this, maybe we should use the way we are using for loader, that appstate.show loader. Same thing we can say appstate.show error alert, right? So we'll follow this approach. The way we have in this, in loader component, we have this type of thing. The same thing we'll do for error alert. So let's do this only. Okay. So this iappstate, here I'm going to have a void method where I'll simply say show error, just show error. And here we can say string error text. Okay. And then we need to have this trigger as well. Event action on show error. Something like this. Okay. Let's have these things, type state and this. From this action, let's have this parameter. So it will raise this on show error event with this error text. Save it. Let's go to the implementation. The implementation is in this app state only, this shared project only. We'll implement this interface. We have this on show error, we have this show error message. So here we will simply say on show error dot invoke error text. That's all we need to do in here. Now let's go to the error alert component. Here we will inject iappstate. Okay, and then what we'll do, in override on initialized, here we'll say appstate dot on show error plus equals, here we'll have string error text. From here we will simply set something to show. So we can have a piece of state here. We'll say private the label string underscore error message. Here we'll just set this underscore error message equals this error text. And then we'll say invoke async. State has changed. Save it. Save everything. Now we should be good. Now just check this error message. If this error message is not null, then only show this modal. Title will be error and the text here it can be P class, we'll say M0, we'll say text danger because we know this is an error. Here we'll simply render error message. Then on this thing, what else we can have? We can have action button text, which will be okay in this case. We don't need to do anything. Size click is fine. Sorry, on cancel click is fine. On action button click, or maybe on both of these, what we'll do, we'll set this error message to null. So we'll set error message equals null. Same thing we'll do for cancel button click. So on cancel click, we'll do this only. Save everything. And I guess we should be good now. If it is not equals null, we are having this here. This is fine. Why this is complaining about this? AX expression and whatever it is. Let's leave it. So we have error alert. This component, we need to use this error alert component. And this we will use in our main projects. So in web, in app.razor, where we have our loader, here only we are going to have our error alert component. Error, and I don't know what is happening. Again, these lines, it is not able to get things. Let's try to use this. Now we have this error alert, and we'll go to almost each and every component wherever we have the catch exception. We'll add this thing. So let's do this. And maybe before this, let's add this error alert in mobile view as well. So we'll go to mobile. And in mobile, the main entry page would be router in components, routes.razor. Here we'll add this error alert. Save everything. Now let's close all tabs. Search for catch. And we'll search these just in .razor files. Find all, pin this, and now I'll go and add error alert everywhere. So here we'll say app state dot show. We are not injecting app state here. Let's inject it. On quiz timer, we are not injecting. So let's inject I app state, and let's come here in this exception. We'll say app state dot show error ex.message. Let's copy this line. We will mostly be using this line only. Then we have this login. So here we already have this error. I think we are good. Then register. Here also we have this error variable. So we are good with this one as well. Then quiz. Here we have error message variable. So here also on this page we are good. Student home. Here we have this exception. So we'll use this. App state show error ex.message. Same thing we'll do here. App state.ex.message. We'll have this ex. Manage categories. We have this error message variable here. Okay, we are using this error message, so we are good. Wherever we already have variable to display it on the UI, we are okay with that, because ultimately we just want to show the error on UI. And here I think we are good now. Okay, save everything. Let's quickly see any one of these. This is quiz students, right? Quiz students. Now we will maybe let's add, maybe introduce error explicitly, doing some invalid operation kind of thing. So what we can do, oh, we can manually throw the error, right? Throw new exception, testing exception alert. Okay, testing error alert. Save it. This is on quiz students page, right? Let's start. Is the API running already? Yes. No, it is not. Find value. What happened? Why these things stopped working? What did I do in between? I did something which broke all these things. Something I must have done. Save. Start. Again some exception, some error. What is the error now? Strange. There is no error, but still it is saying there is some error. Let me clean the solution. I'll clean, stop, close Visual Studio and open it again. Or maybe right now let's try if it works. No. It is not showing error, and this error is in web project only. As per this app.razor, we are on error alert. We need to add these. But this shared components component, it must be already in this imports.razor, right? Shared components shared components component. These are already here. Imports.razor, build action is none. Save, start. And what is this? This page is we have await, we have invoke, we introduced this error. Is this the problem? Error list. Not all code path returns a value in lambda expression. So we are throwing it, then we are not returning. Okay, so from here we will return default value from catch maybe. If it came to catch, and from here we'll simply return, or maybe at the very end just we'll say return grid items provided dot result dot from. We'll have the, this is the type, then here collection and total count 0. Start it. Let's see. Okay, it is starting up. We need to go to the admin. This is admin only. We have some error fetching data and then some error. Let's go to console. What is the error? Failed to fetch. That means API stopped working. Go to API. Start. So debug. Start without debugging. Then start it. Okay, we have admin home, manage quizzes, view attempts, and here you can see error, this testing error alert, cancel. Okay, we can cancel or okay, and nothing will happen, right? This is the thing. So this error alert is working. So using this, we know that this is working. Okay, cool. So we can remove this exception now, manual exception, and we should be good. Cool. So with this, our alert is ready. Now next thing is we want to run the app on mobile device, Android mobile device, and then we'll see it on the iOS if something needs to be fixed. That we'll do next. So let's close all.